This is John Locke, and today I'm answering a question from Cora. And this is an excellent question. I really love it. Question goes, should I hire a SEO consultant or an SEO agency based on a 10% commission? Meaning, if they drive in, $50,000 worth of sales, then they get $5,000. So pay for performance, right? Now, on the surface, this sounds like the ideal setup. If they can't walk the walk, then you don't pay them. And it sounds like the way that things should be, right? It sounds ideal. Here's what's going to happen in practice. Hopefully this is not a big secret, but SEO and marketing, it attracts some people with integrity, but also attracts a lot of people who are very shady. And what's going to happen in practice is if you incentivize people to get results, and they're getting paid strictly on results, then they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that they get results and that you pay them. However, they're not being incentivized to worry about whether your business is going to be around a year from now or 5 years from now. And if your business is left a smoking pile of rubble afterwards, that's not their concern. That's actually what happens, and I will explain very shortly here. There was a case that I was reading about a couple of months ago where there is a $1 million business, an e-commerce store, that they sought out the aid of a rather infamous and notable SEO over in England. And what ended up happening is this person employed a whole bunch of black hat techniques, a whole bunch of shady link building, every black hat technique that they could employ to make sure that this company got results. So they got their quarterly check. They got basically 3 months getting paid for performance. But what happened after that is Google found out all the naughty things that they were doing to make this site rank that were against the rules, and basically Google penalized this site into oblivion. And this was a $1 million business, and they basically lost 95% of their traffic, all for 3 months of performance gains. Now, I'm not saying this to scare anyone, but when you pay people to get performance for your business in SEO, this is very likely to happen to you. I know it sounds great on paper, sounds fantastic on paper. These people do not own your business. They are not really invested in their business, in your business. They're invested in making money. And when you tell them that the only way that they're going to make money is to get you to performance, like immediately, they're going to be right on that, and they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you get performance in the short term. But in the long term, if your business and your domain name is completely annihilated and left a smoking pile of rubble, it really doesn't benefit you a whole ton in the long run. So, no, I don't recommend that you pay SEOs based strictly on performance, because that's what's going to happen in reality. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too doomy and gloomy for you. My name is John Locke. My business is Lockedown Design and SEO. We help manufacturing and industrial companies with SEO, helping them get more requests for quotes, helping them put more money in their pocket and grow their business over the long term. We're here every week publishing videos, so we'd love to see you subscribe. If you have an SEO question, put it in the comments below. We'd be happy to answer. Until next time, peace.